Shouldn't be difficult. Hello, citizens of the internet. I recently read The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, and with this being my first book of the modern world, I have a lot of things to say about it. Let's proceed. The Da Vinci Code is about a talented professor of symbology named Robert Langdon. He's called to Paris to interpret the symbols found at a murder scene, but he quickly becomes a suspect and is suddenly thrown into this thrilling mystery of religious societies and art histories and a protected secret that would completely shock the entire foundation of Christianity. To be completely honest, I rather enjoyed this book. It wasn't at all what I was expecting. I really wasn't sure what to expect. Literature has changed a lot. But I found the Da Vinci Code to be intensely clever, and the way it urges you to question things you thought you knew about certain histories was very interesting. It had a cliffhanger style of writing that was fantastic. Oh, I couldn't put it down. The pacing of it kept me reading late into the night more than once. There were so many questions, and I felt like every answer we got only birthed more questions. The style of writing definitely added to the adventure. The many different and sometimes choppy points of view was an interesting way of storytelling as well. I rather enjoyed how it helped emotionally attach me to each of the characters involved. Speaking of characters, I found each of them interesting as well. I thought the protagonist, Robert Langdon, was clever and fascinating. I think he carried the story very well, and to be honest, that may be why I was so engrossed in the story, the way I was fascinated by Robert Langdon's intellect and analytical skills. Because he was so smart, it had me not only interested in what was happening, but where Robert was going to lead us next. I thought it was a very smart book. Quite clever, and I was especially thrilled with the controversy. The entire time you're reading, you're thinking, is it true? Is it not true? It's a great deal of fun. And while the book has been disputed historically, culturally, religiously, and such, I felt myself enjoying the story thoroughly. Whether fact or fiction, although I'm pretty sure it's fiction, probably, maybe. I would like to add that it seemed a little negative at times. I almost felt there was a little animosity towards the church, which is fine if that's the author's prerogative. But it felt like sometimes he was almost trying to convince us of something. I think his true motive was to encourage you to question what you believe. Ask questions. Don't just follow blindly. But at times it felt as if this message was a little grumpy. All in all, I very much enjoyed the intricate mystery and gripping style of the Da Vinci Code. I fully understand its popularity because it was a great bit of historical fun. And those are my thoughts on the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I thoroughly enjoyed my first experience with modern literature, and I can't wait to explore more. Thank you so much for joining me today, and remember, never judge a book by its cover because true beauty is found within. Farewell!